4 months ago, everyone said Bruno Fernandes was finished. They said at 31, he was old, too chaotic, and couldn't handle the pace. And he couldn't handle the physical demands of the Premier League anymore. They said he was a system problem, a chaotic relic of the Solskjaer era, who couldn't fit into the modern, structured football of Ruben Amorim. Under the previous manager, Ruben Amorim, he looked lost. He was running himself into the ground, arguing with referees and barely creating a chance. There were even rumours that United should sell him to Saudi Arabia, while they still could. For the first time in 5 years, he was playing deeper, he was scoring less, and for the first time in his United career, he looked ordinary. Bruno looked like a problem, not the solution. But look at him now. Sunday, February 8th, 2026. Since Michael Carrick took the wheel on January 13th, Bruno Fernandes hasn't just returned to form, he has evolved into something far more dangerous. He has scored or assisted in every single game of 2026. He just broke the 200-goal involvement barrier faster than Cristiano Ronaldo and Ryan Giggs. He is currently chasing Thierry Henry's all-time assist record. This isn't just a purple patch, this is a tactical evolution. The chaotic hero ball player is gone. In his place is the Old Trafford quarterback. To understand this new version of Bruno, we first have to understand why he struggled earlier this season. Under Ruben Amorim, United played a rigid 3-4-2-1. In this system, Bruno was often asked to play as one of the two holding midfielders, or as a wide number 10 who had to track back to form a back five. So what changed? It's actually very simple. Under the old manager, Bruno was asked to do too much. He was playing deep in midfield, tackling, tracking back, and trying to be a defender. It was a waste of his talent. You don't buy a Ferrari to plough a field. It was a tactical prison. By forcing Bruno deep, Amorim stripped him of his greatest weapon: risk. Bruno is a player who needs to be close to the red zone to hurt you. If he loses the ball 40 yards from goal, it's a counter-attack. If he loses it 20 yards from goal, it's a press. Amorim wanted control. Bruno wants chaos. The two philosophies were incompatible. Enter Michael Carrick. Carrick didn't try to reinvent the wheel. Michael Carrick came in and fixed it immediately. He just put the engine back in the car. His first move was to restore the 4-2-3-1, but with a crucial tweak. He brought Kobbie Mainoo back into the fold to partner Casemiro, creating a double pivot, whose sole job is to protect Bruno Fernandes. Their job is simple: win the ball and give it to Bruno. This means Bruno doesn't have to defend as much. He has a free role. He can float around, find space, and focus on what he does best: playing the killer pass. He's no longer a midfielder who has to tackle, he's a number 10 who is allowed to create. The biggest change is how he uses his energy. The old Bruno used to sprint everywhere, pressing goalkeepers and chasing lost causes. But here is where the new Bruno differs from the 2020 version. The new Bruno is smarter. He's playing like a quarterback. He drops into little pockets of space, gets his head up, and sprays passes all over the pitch. He runs less, but the ball moves faster. He's letting the ball do the work. At 31, he has slowed down, and his game has matured because of it. We call this the quarterback phase. Watch his movement in the 3-2 win against Fulham. When United are building up, Bruno doesn't crowd the ball. He waits, he scans, and when the moment is right, he drops into the half space and hits a laser-guided pass to the wingers. And he has the perfect teammates for this new style. In the past, he was passing to players who wanted the ball at their feet. Now he has Bryan Mbeumo and Benjamin Šeško, two speed demons who love running behind the defence. Bruno doesn't even have to look anymore. He knows if he hits the ball into space, Mbeumo will get there. It's simple, direct football, and it's impossible to defend against. He isn't trying to do everything himself. He trusts Amad Diallo and Bryan Mbeumo to carry the ball. Bruno is simply the launch pad. The turning point was the Manchester derby. Carrick fielded a midfield of Casemiro, Mainoo, and Bruno. It looked like a risk, it turned into a massacre. Bruno didn't just create, he led the press. But it was a smart press. Instead of chasing the ball, he sat on Rodri. He cut off the supply line, and when City lost it, he was instantly in space to feed Bryan Mbeumo. He finished that game with an 8.7 rating, the highest on the pitch. But the game that defined this new era was Fulham. It's the 94th minute. United have blown a 2-0 lead. The Old Trafford crowd is nervous. The old Bruno would have panicked. He would have taken a speculative shot from 30 yards just to be the hero. the new Bruno. He waited. He drew two defenders towards him, creating a tiny pocket of space for Benjamin Šeško. The pass was weighted perfectly. Šeško scores. United win 3-2. That assist wasn't about talent, it was about trust. Trust in his teammates and trust in the system. Stat: under Carrick, Bruno's progressive passes per 90 have hit a career high, while his dribbles attempted have dropped. He is moving the ball, not his legs. We have to talk about his partnership with Casemiro. We know Casemiro is leaving in the summer, but right now they are playing like telepathic brothers. They are the two dads of the team. Casemiro acts as the bodyguard. He protects the defence and wins the ball back. As soon as he wins it, his first look is always for Bruno. It's a partnership built on trust. Casemiro handles the fight, Bruno handles the football. And let's talk about his delivery. With the legs slowing down, the brain speeds up. Bruno has realised that set pieces are a cheat code. In the last 4 games, he has created 3 goals from dead ball situations. The assist for Casemiro's header against Fulham wasn't luck, it was geometry. He put the ball exactly where the goalkeeper couldn't reach it, but the defender couldn't clear it. He's also become a proper mentor to young Kobbie Mainoo. 6 months ago, people said they couldn't play together. Now, they are the perfect mix. Mainoo does the running and the short passing, which keeps Bruno fresh for the final third. You can see Bruno constantly guiding him, passing on his knowledge. He's not just the captain, he's the teacher. He is currently sitting on 12 assists in the Premier League. He needs just 8 more in the final 13 games to equal the all-time record held by Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. For a player who was finished in October, that is absurd. But the best part, the attitude. The moaning Bruno has disappeared. He's stopped waving his arms at teammates and arguing with refs. He's focused. He's calm. He knows this young team needs a cool head, and he's stepped up. He's finally leading by example. There is a bittersweet element to this renaissance. We know Casemiro is leaving in the summer of 2026. This is their last dance. You can see it in how they play. They are on the same wavelength. 2 veterans who have seen it all, dragging this young team to the Champions League. When Casemiro wins the tackle, his first look is always for Bruno. When Bruno gets the ball, he knows exactly where Casemiro is making that late run into the box. So, what happens next? With Champions League qualification looking likely, the rumours of a Saudi exit have quieted down. Bruno Fernandes has reinvented himself, not just to survive, but to conquer. He isn't the future of Manchester United in the long term. That belongs to Mainoo, Dorgu and Ahmad. But right now, he is the glue. This is not the same Bruno Fernandes who arrived 5 years ago. That player was all about energy and chaos. This player is all about intelligence and class. He runs less, but he sees more. He risks less, but he creates more. He has gone from being the engine to being the architect. He has survived bad managers and bad tactics to find his best form, right when United needed him most. He's the brain of the team. He's the architect. And he is the reason Manchester United is finally scary again. Michael Carrick hasn't just saved United's season, he has saved Bruno's legacy. But the question remains, can Bruno break the all-time assist record this season? He needs 8 more in 13 games. Drop your predictions below. Will he catch Henry and KDB? If you want the tactical truth, hit subscribe. Guard the legacy. This is 11 Guards.